Guardians of the Galaxy is way better than I originally thought it would be. Then again, I thought it did. Possible suck, but the reason they don't kill anyone who looks at the stars and astronaut is because you have to experience it. And after playing through Guardians of the Galaxy 2 times, well, let's get to the review and discuss. Hit subscribe in the notify bell if you are not getting notification. You may need to hit it again. YouTube has had some issues. I have more reviews coming. This week the podcast and interview video and another Meet Your Heroes video coming. Subscribe, it helps the channel. Guardians of the Galaxy, I have always felt that superhero games are delivered to us. That aren't called Spider-Man has been pretty devastating. Avengers arrived with so many issues. Its greatest hero in the game might have just been that fact that some people could not experience it right away. Nor heroically saved the pain of Avengers raped inside a microtransaction shell tinker than anything Tony Stark could. Make Guardians of the Galaxy's announcement did not offer a ton of concentrate evidence. On the other side, either I didn't make any real difference. What we saw, it all looked like just another Avengers despite it being from a different developer within Square. It was claimed to be a single player only game. The skins and other microtransactions were not going to be it. They're an Icon Guardian, they are not, but we have heard that before. Complete experience, we have heard that before. But even after booting it up the first time, you can feel that there is a difference here in how the games are presented graphically. Marvel does a great job to impress almost right away. Each game has delivered its superhero focus in a different way, from Punisher's PS2 dirty gore of smashing a dude's eyeball on a mammoth tusk in a museum to Spider-Man's Wild Enix perfectly animated, into some alien combination, a clumsy slikeness in the PlayStation titles, but with Guardians it can just be alien and stunning, and that color work, along with the detailed enemies and the background sprawling out into asteroid fields spinning around in the sky as you hoof in through space station, and the surf-sungly mammoths and complex nowhere, a city built inside the hollowed out head of a dude who apparently was waiting. Big aliens chattering directly and distinctly in various different groups around the characters moving around and giving you the player a feeling of a real lived-in place versus the 12-person economy of Magic that a lot of RPGs have when the same dozen people seem to cohabitate the entire city. While the environments are excellent, usually with a couple missteps, the visual moments, the details, the emotion, it's mind-blowing here. There are a number of story beats, poignant moments, punctuated by characters' hatred, surprise, dismay, confused anger or desire for revenge that Guardian hits every time, despite the fact that I even called the Star-Lord the Dash Lord because of the way he looked. Even that worked out every single time. I won't spoil anything, but there are huge changes to the characters' lives, and to see the actual sadness on a character's face versus that Muppet effect we normally see where skins look like they are deforming slower than the faces below them in a lot of other games. Does not happen here. Guardians gets the extra mile in a ton of places that I did not expect. The ship, for instance, has lots of personality with items all over in that Peter can comment on, or when an item's found in the game world, Peter will actually return it to the ship, and other may have comments on it or full unlocked story moments and elements, which by the way can be missed if you don't grab those items, and you are going to want to grab those items because skins are always done. In the same way in a lot of games, hidden consistory, I will say I was pleasantly surprised that in Guardians of the Galaxy finding those canisters was harder than I expected, depending on how the game played out. Some are out in the open, but others are off beaten path enough that if you are in the mindset of getting to or running away from a battle, you may not actually see them. I like that. That feeling of actually having to look a little bit for them was very cool, and the first playthrough I did not have them. All but that does not mean everything perfect. In Guardians of the Galaxy, especially when you do special moves, the way that the characters move around the game. World is sort of a fixity split kind of thing, almost from a Looney Tunes, where you see a bit of smoke and the character appears as if they are transferring through this teleportation of them either and appear in the place in the game world that you have actually commanded them to go. It fits in some cases, but look decidedly awkward in other cases.